I guess I should ride with Lex.
They talk about man. It's about time, so don't curse it to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get the dawn, right, get another legacy.
It's how to do the shit. When I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her off, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, soldier seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so don't curse it to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, don't get another legacy.
It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion got the fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion got to fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. That they don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Sorry, one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready. Another victory. Cut different niggas moving foul. Where the referee moving like the military. Something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people. This is what they need.
It's about time, so don't curse it to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send the curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
I guess I should ride with Lex.
Oh snap! Hey Shalom, how about Shemal Shabbat? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, Shalom, y'all listen to the
Most High Christ, I'm coming through like Tawab. Sound clear?
Sound good. You good to go?
Hey, Most High Christ, same to you, bro. Damn, it's a whole new setting, bro. This is weird, bro. This is
Good though. Look
this
good.
is mad weird. So what?
Yeah, but I say you look good though. You look good, man. The backdrop, you got the school backdrop. You're official. You're official now.
Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I guess that means either I'm gonna have to start coming to the school or I'm gonna have to get me that green screen, one or the two. You know what I'm saying? Or both. Maybe I'll just do both. Sometimes I'll come here, sometimes I have a green screen. Who knows? But you're right, it does look Tawab. Speaking of looking Tawab, that javelin is looking mighty excellent. Pause. In the background right there. That's looking real excellent, man. I'm hearing I ain't gonna, you know, I can't spoil the news for everybody, but I know because I know obviously Yarmak is my man's. That's my guy, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pause a sneak peek of some of the inner workings of the Javelin brand. And when I tell y'all that what he about to hit y'all with is something absolutely insane, it's asinine. You know what I mean? That brother is working. That Javelin brand is about to go crazy, bro. But let me shut up and let you tell it. If there's anything you wanted to say about Javelin brand before we get rolling with the show today.
Nah, I mean, we definitely doing a lot of things, man. Like I said, we're a full warehouse now, so you know we about to be getting them orders, getting them out shipped as quickly as possible now. So the water for everybody who helped and assisting in that. But like I said, I'm working with Captain Tazariak. We got something that should be hitting the streets no later than next week, 2 weeks from now, somewhere around that time. Stay tuned. Stay tuned on the Chain Breakers, man, because we're gonna do the biggest raffle that we've done yet on one of these episodes. We're gonna, I ain't gonna spoil it, man, but we got some things coming, you understand, for the viewers, the water.
Damn right. Hey man, let's go ahead and just clap it up just for the. Here we are again, man. I.S.U.P.K, man, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. This show is brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Chain Breakers Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Going live from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Friday Eastern Standard Time, and every 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. Salakia. Of course, we can't get rolling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, Cappy. How about you, Mel? Shabbat.
Hey, Shalom. How about you, Shabbat?
Most time, right on time, Cap. I was just about to say we can't get the show rolling without, resident Ottawa on the show. And with the plan, Captain 10,000 Yagarwa pulling it down out there in Oklahoma City. What's going on, sir?
Most time Christ, man. Everything to walk, everything going good with your brothers.
Everything going real good with us, sir. I know you heard the announcement yesterday.
Yes,
yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, man.
We're gonna run it back.
Man, Most High Christ, man. Most High Christ, man. I know that. Hey, man, that's a burden y'all love to bear.
I guess so, man. Con, y'all know you gonna say something, bro?
No. I just said back to back. We running it back.
I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? Like I know you
exactly.
Back to back. You know what I mean? Like I was telling brothers, like, I don't know. I know the generals know what's going on, but I don't know if some brothers, man, y'all might think that I.S.U.P.K Raleigh and I.S.U.P.K Durham, it's the same thing. Like, it's one. Like we're one zone. So, but most shout out to Captain I thought, you know, he had. We were able to, do what we did last year. This year we're gonna do it for next year. Excuse me. It's gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need all that Akim and the Ottawani, but we gonna make it happen, man. So of course.
Oh yeah.
It's a little closer to home this time, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Because I'll let y'all know, but I gotta speak for myself. So even though we have camp in Raleigh, and we did, we was at the convention center and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Our school is in Durham, and Durham is the first school we've had pretty much here in North Carolina. If I'm wrong,
okay.
Wanyam can tell me wrong, but the first physical building, the one I'm actually in right now, is in Durham, North Carolina. And and I tell you, when I first came in, meet myself, Officer Yarmak, Officer I.R.O.K. Shout out to Officer I.R.O.K. You know the work he do. And also the work Officer Yarmak, they both were doing when I came into the school was what built this up. And we used to have classes at a house I.R.O.K. had up the block on each 713th Street. You know what I mean? And that's how this zone and all the other schools all came.
Most High Christ, man.
So now the Passover gonna be here, man. I couldn't be happier. But y'all, Mike, did you want to say something about that announcement, bro?
Hey, it's up.
That's right.
What they say is up and it's stuck, man. Hey, shout out to Commander General YAHANNA. Shout out to all the brothers in North Carolina. Like I said, it's back to back. Y'all said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You understand?
That's right. Hey,
right. Like I said on Facebook, this the birthplace, man. Y'all mock number one, y'all.
That's right.
Get it.
Yeah.
I.R.O.K.
God.
Hey,
and if I could say, man, hey, I'm telling y'all brothers did a dynamite job last year Passover, for last year, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
So we look for the same thing, man.
Hey, this is it. We're on sign Christ, like Yarmak said, it's up, man. So the water for that, Cap, the water Mahayar, what you said is absolutely. You know what I mean? So of course it's work, and we're gonna do the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to say
Yeah.
people to have fun and we're gonna have fun with the Akim, you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not. Remember, what we do is the work of the Lord, so you just got to keep that in mind. But
Exactly. And if I could, it's a it's a serious it's a real serious service unto the Most High. It's a real serious service unto the Most High, man. You're really like, hey, that's something that. Come on, the Passover is, you know what I'm saying? The Passover, that's it. That's it. Hey, so you definitely, it's definitely to honor, to your brothers, man. What y'all doing, man? The work y'all doing. Hey, and what y'all did last year, hey, we did more the same and better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We gonna do what we do. So like, you about to say something? I think it's like,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
No, I hear you just fine. Was you about to say something?
I
can hear you.
Oh, my bad. No, I thought you were about to say something. My bad. So like, Most High in Christ. We're gonna get into it, man. This is the Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? Of course, on this show, it's all about breaking the chains of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I introduced Captain of 10,000, your Garwap holding it down in Oklahoma City. We also have Officer of 1,000, Yarmak. Officer 1,000 Kowal. I don't believe he's gonna be able to join us for today. I think he might be under the weather. I'm Officer 1,000 Tabawan. And we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do just that. We're gonna break the chains of oppression off of our people's minds. We're gonna get rid of some of those lies, you know what I'm saying, and just tell the truth of the matter. That's what it's all about, man. And please, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. I ain't gonna say I'm tired of telling y'all, but please like, share, and subscribe. Like, subscribe, and also make sure y'all sharing this, man. Make sure y'all sharing this. Y'all love to watch Drink Champs, and ain't nothing wrong with watching Drink Champs. Ain't nothing wrong with watching $1 million worth of game. Nothing wrong with watching the Joe Budden podcast. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. I'm telling y'all good. But show some love to the Chain Breakers podcast. Show some love to the I.S.U.P.K. who's actually, trying to again do the work of the Lord, but also entertain at the same time. You know what I mean? We trying to make sure we do both. We know how our people are, how we think. You know what I mean? Black people got flavor. So whatever we need to do, whatever suggestions y'all have, make sure y'all hit us up, chainbreakerspodcast@gmail.com, or you can contact any of us individually, Captain Yagarwab, Officer Yarmak, Officer Kowal, myself, Officer Talawan, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media platform you have, and talk to us, man. Tell us what you think we should do, how we can make the show better. Make sure y'all also comments, man. We want to see y'all in them comments and all of that. So, with that being said, we're gonna roll right along. Yarmak, where would you like to start, man? With them Devils? You wanna start with the Devils?
Yeah, we can go there first.
Yeah, let's start with these Devils, man. I got a lot of smoke for the Devils today. Excuse me, let me say it the right way. I have a lot of smoke for these oppressors today. I saw so many interesting things being said, interesting stories or whatever, that's not making headline news. What there's a brother. We're gonna get into the story about these oppressors, right? These young oppressors, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. Is there not a brother? There's a brother, Mikey Williams, right?
God.
Y'all familiar with Mikey Williams?
Yeah.
He's I think he's 19 years old, who is right now standing trial in California for felony gun charges, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he's found, he could face up to 28 years in prison. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't shoot anybody. I don't think he even fired a gun. I don't believe he did.
Damn.
Could be wrong, but I'm almost certain that he didn't actually fire a weapon. I know he might have threatened some people or something like that. Like he pulled out a strap and was threatening some people or something like that. This cat, you know what I'm saying? Again, 19 years old. He was an NBA prospect. He was heavy on YouTube and so on and so forth. And that news, I think we lost Cap. He should be back soon.
What's the lag?
When was pretty, known. A lot of people talking about that trial. But I ain't seen much about this. You know, Yarmak sent this to me. Matter of fact, at least 2 weeks ago, a week ago. It's been a little while, and I ain't really seen not many people talking about it. Okay, so let's see if we can get this story up on the screen, and I want to see if what y'all think about this. So bear with me just a moment.
I think Mikey. I think he did actually shoot the weapon.
Okay, so my bad. He did shoot the weapon.
Yeah, he shot it at people in the car.
He shot it at people. Was anyone murdered?
No, nobody was murdered.
Okay, nobody was murdered. Nobody was killed. Okay, now again, Salakia, we want to make sure we are correct, you know what I mean, and not giving fake news on the Chain Burgers podcast. So it seems Mikey did fire a weapon, excuse me. Well, I got a story about an oppressor. We got video footage of an oppressor woman that went into a place and fired a weapon as well. And I want to monitor this story closely. Now, if she gets the same time, who knows? We don't know what's going to happen with Mikey. But if she gets time similar to Mikey, okay, Most High in Christ, it's a wonderful thing. But I want to see how America is going to deal with the differences between these people, because we've seen this kind of thing before. But first, let's talk about these oppressors. All right. So, like, y'all, it might be easier for you to, if you have it already loaded on your side. I don't know, because I'm in the school now, so it's a little different, my setup.
Let me see.
If not, then you know what I'm saying, I can I probably just have to email it to myself.
I'm blowing it up now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not talking about the frat. You're talking about the white woman.
No, I want to get the teenagers first. The baseball players. Everybody loves a wholesome. Yeah.
God.
All right, 1 second. All right, here we go. Baseball players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get these guys up on the screen and show their faces very, very clearly, because we want everybody to get really in tune with the face of evil. Okay. There's already been in America a face of robbery and a face of murder, a face of, they try to make us the face of those things. Let's look at there we go. Look at the face right here. There we go. Okay. It says, I'll go ahead and read it, Yarma. It says 6 teenage baseball players plead guilty to raping 2 16-year-old teens. Oh, man. Oh,
boys at that. That's insane.
Wait.
Hold on. Hey, Salakia, you can like win out at the end of that. I didn't hear the end of that. Who did they rape?
No, Yarma. I think Yarma gave us some clarification just now. Could you repeat that, Yarma?
Yeah, they raped 2 16-year-old boys.
Oh,
see, now, I didn't say that in the article, bro.
Man,
it's saying it says it. It's right here. Look, it says 6 teenage baseball players in South Dakota pleaded guilty last week to charges of raping 2 16-year-old boys this summer while their team was in Rapid City for a tournament.
No. Hey. I'm saying, bro. No, I hear you. I know it's in the article. What I'm saying is, why is that not in the title? I'm sorry, bro, but if I'm writing the title of this article, I'm saying 6 teenage baseball players plead guilty to raping 2 16-year-old boys.
I got you. You read the title.
Okay. And mind you, oh my God, look at this. Let me read it, Yarmak, if I could. And a shout out to Officer Yarmak for bringing this article again to me and to the Chain Breakers podcast for today. Great work. It says 6 teenage baseball players in South Dakota pleaded guilty last week to charges of raping 2 16-year-old boys this summer while their team was in Rapid City for a tournament. A Pennington County grand jury in August charged 19-year-old, that's a legal adult, Landon Waddell, 18-year-old Lincoln Bates, 18-year-old Hudson Haley, 18-year-old Carter Miller, 17-year-old Peyton Mandel, and 17-year-old Carter Simpson. I'm not sure in South Dakota what is the legal age of consent. Can we get that, Yarmak? If we can find the legal age of consent in South Dakota. right? Because I want to know, you know what I'm saying, these boys, is this going to be considered, what do they call it?
16.
Say it again?
The legal age of consent is 16 in South Dakota.
You see that? You see that? That means that even though it's rape, so they're going to get their time, but it's not going to be statutory rape. It's not going to be statutory rape because in South Dakota, it is legal for a person of any age to have sex with a 16-year-old, which a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, we always talk about, you know, R. Kelly's and things like that, right?
Sure.
Don't know that a lot of your American laws make it legal to have sex with 16 and 17-year-olds, even if you're 49. Well, nonetheless, these guys right here, they've been charged with second-degree rape and aiding and abetting second-degree rape against one of the victims. According to court documents, Haley is facing an additional charge of rape against the second victim, while Waddell has been charged with aiding and abetting rape against the second victim. 3 other juveniles were also charged in juvenile court, and the details of their charges have not been disclosed. During a court hearing, Judge Robert Gazinski granted a motion for Mandel to attend school as long as he is not in the same class as the victim who also attends the same school. I got to stop it right there, please.
Goodness.
Alakia. So another a judge. Now Mandel is, where's he at? Peyton Mandel, 17. Peyton Mandel. It says, check this out. Not only is he still allowed to go to school, Judge Gazinski said that Mandel is still allowed to play basketball.
Yep.
And attend extracurricular events, but the victim has priority. Mandel is also ordered to stay 100 feet away from the victim during activities and 30 feet away during school. I'll leave the floor open, Cap. Yarmak. So you can rape somebody. Now, mind you, it doesn't matter whether or not he's 17 and the victim is 16 in this case. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because the legal age of consent in South Dakota is 16 years old. So if you are 30 and you rape a 24-year-old, it's a rape charge. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing in here. But yet he's been allowed to attend school and play basketball. Hold on, I got to bring in my brother Kawal. What a pleasant surprise. Hey, Kawal, what's good, bro? Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, what's going on, Cap? What's going on, brothers?
Nothing much, bro. What's
Hey, Shalom,
hey, hang it in there.
Come. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. The water. Pleasant surprise again. I didn't know you was going to be on today, but the water for joining us, of course. You know what I'm saying? Give Officer 1,000 Kawal a hand.
Oh, no sweat. The water, brothers.
Right.
A little under the weather, but I'm in there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I thought you was going to be down, but Most High in Christ, brothers. See, the diligent brothers that I work with is so excellent. Okay. But we're talking about something interesting here. Kawal. I know you're going to have, you know what I'm saying, some good insight on this. So I'm leaving. My question is this. What do y'all think of that? Like, these boys raped another boy. 2 other boys, and they're still allowed to go to school and play basketball and go to extracurricular activities.
That's disgusting.
I mean, rape is such a disgusting crime. It's such a disgusting crime. And then you talk about raping same-sex, homosexuality. It's so disgusting, And for them not to be like, they should be like, come on, expelled from school and everything.
Right.
Because they committed a crime. They committed a crime. I mean, come on. Damn, why are they not locked up? They committed a crime. They should be locked up. They still in school, they still playing games, thinking, come on, man. This is the oppressor's screwed up kingdom. This is why it's got to fall. That's all I got to say. I yield, brother.
Con. Damn right, Adawan. Yeah, Yarma, you about to say something?
Yeah, no, I remember doing a story not too long ago about a brother who wasn't allowed to come back to classes because the principal, I guess, felt like it was bad to be, amongst the students. But it just goes to show you, like, even if you can understand why the principal would say that, right? We can easily see how much compassion our oppressor has for their children and how we don't have compassion for our own. We looking at 6 rapists, 6 gay rapists who was getting compassion from their people.
That's right.
And when we look at the Central Park 5, right, where those 5 brothers was what's the word? Allegedly had raped a white woman in the park, in which, of course, we found out later that they didn't do it. This is what Donald Trump had to say about that. You understand? I'll just step off so y'all can read that.
This is what Donald Trump said on the Central Park 5 case. They admitted they were guilty. The police doing the original investigation say they were guilty. The fact that case was settled with so much evidence against them is outrageous. And the woman, so badly injured, will never be the same.
This is just part of what Donald Trump said about them.
He said more than that.
Yeah, he definitely said more than that. I think did he not say bring back the death penalty?
Right.
He said bring back the death penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to kill the Central Park 5. He wanted them to die.
That's right.
And of course, the Central Park 5, not only were they falsely accused of raping that woman, they went to prison for a long time.
That's right.
For a crime that they did not commit. But you can see the mindset that it is when it comes to black people being alleged predators as opposed to white boys who are actual predators. And the crazy part is this: those white boys are older than the Central Park 5 was at the time when they was convicted of rape that they didn't do. You understand? So like Officer Tabawan said, the fact that the Central Park 5 made national news. It made national news to push the agenda that black boys are savages, that black boys are rapists, they're criminals. You got to move them out of your neighborhood because if you don't, they're going to rape your daughter, they're going to kill your son, they're going to sell drugs to your people. The fact that this story is not being pushed is a problem. Because those white boys, they're going to rape your son. And you know what black people should take from this, especially you sisters, right? A lot of you sisters try to get away from black people because the man that you chose didn't work out. And now all black people are terrible. And you want to send your sons and your daughters to these all white schools. You want to do this. Your son is going to end up being a victim of some nasty hazing process.
That's right.
Rape your son.
Right.
Or they rape your daughter or mistreat your son and daughter some way. Why? Because this is normal for white people.
That's right.
This is nothing special. How can I say that? These boys are about to be convicted rapists and no one's talking about it. Why? Because it's just normal. It's not outrageous. It's not outlandish for white people that they haze you and rape your sons and mistreat your daughters. This is just white people life.
That's right.
You understand? So if I was you, I wouldn't be trying so hard to put my sons on that all-white private basketball team. I would stick with the niggas. That's just me though, Tabawan.
That's right.
Right. Because the brothers don't do stuff like that. We ain't raping nobody's kids. So like it.
Yeah, that's a bug out. Officer Kowal again. I don't want to step on your toe. I know you about to go in on it because I got a similar thing I was gonna say with what Officer Yarmak said, but with Officer Kowal, again, looking at these faces, these are the faces of America's America's sweethearts.
Right.
These are America's little, you know what I'm saying? Look at the names. I gotta read these names again.
Right.
This is the name, and a lot of you black people try to name your kids the same stuff.
Colton.
That's the new thing too.
Right.
That's the new thing they want to do. Like, back in the day when I was coming up, everybody's name was Daquan,
right?
Zaquan, Malik. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's name, you got names like Tyrone. Everybody ever have black names, but then around them You know, after them kids that born after 2000, them little teenagers, all of a sudden, black people started saying things like, "You got to prepare your children. You don't want to set them up." As soon as
Right.
someone name on a job application and sees Taquan, they already know who it is. So you started naming your kids Peyton and Landon, right?
Right.
And so on. And so that's these names: Landon Waddell, Lincoln Bates, Hudson Haley, Carter Miller. It's like they each got 2 last names.
Yeah.
Peyton Mandel, Carter Simpson, right? So this is America's little little angels, the little cherubs. And yet they're raping other boys. How does that go together, Officer Cole? Like, I mean,
yeah, that's wild, man. Like, first of all, when the hell was it North Dakota? They never make the news about nothing. Like, what the hell's going on out there in North Dakota?
right?
It's a big damn secret. All we ever hear is about is missing Indian, Native American Indian women and Hispanics, and all. They're not doing crime out there in North Dakota. Like, what? Now this automatically just pops up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been through the North and South Dakota, man. It's like a damn weird ass vibe, a ghost town damn near. But you know, I'm not surprised about this. Not seeing those devils. They're like the black folks as rapists. Remember, Birth of a Nation.
Yeah,
that nonsense came out back in the day, acting like we animals running around looking for white women, which is total BS. Even biblically, rape was never part of our culture.
That's right.
You can take the Sabian wives, for example. How we have monogamy was based off Esau being a rapist.
That's right.
And taking indecent liberties with women all the time, all the commercials. Even as a kid, a cartoon, you see a caveman bash a woman over the head with
yep.
big ass club and just drag her by the hair.
Yep.
I mean, that's their MO. You know what I mean? So they got it honest. But the crazy part about this is that, you know, the second-degree rape charge is what I focused in on. The second-degree rape charge, what this kid was disabled or something, because according to that charge, they had to either been like, you know, helpless or like some kind of mentally incapable. So like, you know, that's a serious charge, man. So they tried to say like hazing. Was this kid like the slow one on the team? Were y'all making fun of this kid? You understand? It's like he wasn't capable. It's like there's degrees for a reason. And this right here is disgusting, man. Like, and they were allowed to continue to play sports.
Right. What the hell?
Like this is crazy. It's insane. What do you mean continue to play sports? There's no more sports. What happened to goddamn being a parent and punishing your child?
That's
I mean,
right.
if I missed school, if I skipped school, I couldn't play. Let alone the big R word. Right. God damn. I mean, what do you have to do to not play a freaking baseball game or a sports game? Like, just that accusation alone, he needs to sit the hell down. We need to figure out what the hell happened. This ain't no time for sports and games. That lets me know that whole school system up there is full of pedophiles, and everybody's up there watching kiddie porn, and everybody's sexual deviants up there in South Dakota in that area. All the white folks are.
Damn.
All of them. Not the Negroes, all the white folks in that school. They need to do an investigation from the sheriff to the damn SRO officer at the school to the principal to everybody involved in this case. Who has porn on their laptop? Kiddie porn. Who's for rape and molestation? Because y'all treating this like it was just he put gum on the chalkboard. This kid should be expelled like this. You should not be able to play those sports.
Right. That's right.
Where's the outrage from the, like I said, where's the outrage from the general public? Because these are, you know, this is Esau. We'll have to go into this is their kingdom. But everybody knows that by now. Come on. We've been saying this for so long now. It's to the point where it's laughable. That's right. You understand? But these faces of these kids, man, I mean, it don't surprise me at all. Like, even coming up, they play little gay games like that, man. Little nasty games. I mean, I played rec ball with the summer camps. And you know, even when you play with a bunch of devils on your team, they're always doing stuff like the Superman sit up or nut taps, or or tying you up somehow and putting shaving cream or drawing dicks in your forehead when if you pass out drunk. They're always sexually deviantly devised to do evil all the time. Right. It's like I'm surprised it wasn't worse. I'm surprised they didn't stick objects up this kid's. You know what? Right. Because maybe we haven't heard the whole case. Maybe they're trying to paint. Maybe this, and it's not their first time. They said hazing ritual. That means they've been doing this shit. Good night. They've been doing this. This to the point now where they tried the wrong kid, and this kid spoke out. And I guarantee you somebody black with a loud ass mouth has something to do with bringing this nonsense out. Or some Native American Indian has something to do with bringing this out. You leave it up to the white parents. Oh, they're just being kids. It's just rompus. It's just rompus time. Let them be kids. Hell no. Hell no. They full-fledged animals walking around here in the flesh with a lot of practice. Ritual my ass. You can't do that nonsense.
That's right. Damn right.
It don't make any sense in this place, man. Like that, you gotta hone in on that second degree charge because that's serious. That means, from what I understand about those rapes, it's like you got forcible, you have stuff where they, you tying people up, or you just a mentally incapable person, like you work at a group home or a disability, something like that, where they're incapable of knowing what's going on. Like there's different degrees and charges of how this happened, and I think they're leaving out a very important factor, and to further paint these pictures of these devils as just kids. These ain't just kids. These are animals, man. These are damn animals. If you're going to say Tamir Rice was an animal, Michael Brown was an animal, what the hell are these rapists?
That's right.
You understand? It's crazy.
Right. What you just said is so heavy, Officer Kowal. And that's the thing here. Again, this is the chain we're trying to break off the minds of our people. We keep falling into this idea. We almost embrace the concept of our own wretchedness. You know what I mean? The oppressor tells us what we are, and we believe it, and we try to underline it. That's why we become the sexy reds. That's why we become your biggest Crips and your biggest Bloods, and you know what I mean. That's partly why we do those things, because they told us. They said that a black woman was a whore in slavery.
Right.
You understand? They said that a black man was a brute in slavery.
Right.
We embrace those same stereotypes today. But you look at it and you'll find out, as Officer Kowal was saying, as Cap was saying, Officer Yarmak, these oppressors are it's like in their nature. Like that's not how black kids play. You know what I mean? That's not how we play. Now, of course, we joke on each other. You know what I mean? We got our little ways we do things or whatever. But it never is some sexual thing with boys and boys. Like, you know what I mean? Like that ain't how we operate. You know what I mean? Like Officer Kowal was saying, and Yarmak, you know what I mean? You try to go to some school, right? You think you about to send your kid because he can hoop a little bit or play a little bit of football. You think you sending your kid to, you know what I mean, to something academy. Right. You know what I mean? You sending your kid to what's that school up in Raleigh? I ain't saying they doing this in Raleigh, but what's that? Ravencroft? Is that the one, Yarmak? You muted Yarmak. I think that's the one.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I'm not saying that they hazing like this in Ravencroft. I'm not saying that. I'm not putting out false info. I'm just saying those kind of schools, those private schools, especially I know a lot of kids. When they go to public school, right? So if a kid can hoop really well, he might go to public school for the first year or two.
Right.
And then in New York, he might transfer up to a school in Connecticut. He might transfer to some school in South Jersey.
Right.
Some Catholic school. You know what I mean? Or some kind of prep school so he can have more eyes on him, more coaches and things like that. And while that's fine, but you got to be careful because of these kind of things, as Yarmak was saying. You're going to send your black child to one of these schools and they're going to try to put shaving cream on his testicles.
Right.
And they think it's the funniest thing in the world. And they're going to laugh and take pictures of him sleep like this. They're going to undress him and do weird stuff. And to them, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Right.
But brother is like, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
Like, because what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's absolutely
unheard of.
Yeah, you're Kowalski, bro.
No, I said you're right. It's unheard of to do such a thing to a person when they're sleeping.
Right.
Playing these little games. And what the hell is this ritual thing? Like hazing is not supposed to be, there's not hazing. What is anything sexual is not hazing. What are these teenagers doing anything sexual with other boys for anywhere? What the hell are the parents at? That lets me know the parents are sexual deviants. They learn this behavior from somewhere, man. They got to start sniffing around those terabytes of them laptops.
That's right.
Them houses to find out what the hell's going on. Because these kids ain't just wake up doing that nonsense.
All right. If I could too, Salaki, cool. You right on the money, but also and you said it and y'all mock as well, and Cap. The culture. And that's why when we go to their institutions and we try to look at your Greek fraternities.
Yeah.
You can have an all-black fraternity in one of these 8. Now, again, I've never been in a fraternity. I never went to HBCU. I've heard things. I don't, I mean, Spike Lee kind of, talked about it a little bit in his film School Days that came out back in the 80s. These some of these schools, there be damn near no white people in the school, and still some of this stuff happens. Why? Not because it's because we're still adopting their culture to try to be a Greek in the first place.
Right.
It's their culture, and those things come with that. Taking a paddle and smacking another man on his behind.
Right.
That's not our culture to do that. That's weird. You know what I mean? I get it. You're still a young person, a young adult because you're in college, but you're a grown man. You're 19, 20 years old. You're a grown man letting somebody another man smack you on the behind so you can join some club. You know what I mean? All kind of weird stuff that they be doing in the fraternities and all that kind of stuff, man. That has never, ever been our culture. But we try to fit in with these oppressors so damn bad. And guess what? It leads us down the path of trying to be like Peyton and Mandel and Lincoln and Carter and all of them. We need to just get as far away from them as we can, as the scriptures say. We need to separate from these devils, separate from their culture, separate from everything they got going on. That's all I had on it. Y'all, Mike, you was about to say something, bro.
No, I won't.
Con, you good?
Yeah, Con.
Most High in Christ, man. I hope these devils get and who I think the dudes, the brothers, the boys that they rape, they probably were also oppressors. But again, as the scriptures say, when the righteous and authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked have the rule, the people mourn.
Right.
Want to see if you think that we want to see little 16-year-old oppressors get raped, then you have the wrong idea of what it is that we do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. We don't want that. We want a world where no one gets raped, where no one gets molested, where no one gets falsely accused and falsely murdered, and that's the world that we're trying to create, and that we want under Christ, under the Most High.
Right.
Okay? So even these little devils, little oppressors, man, they should probably be watching some of these classes, man.
Right.
We're trying to help y'all.
And guess what? Also, too, they need to drug test those little bastards.
That's right.
I guarantee you, some cocaine or some damn fentanyl or some perks or some jiggers was involved. The little devils be on hard ass drugs in middle school.
That's right.
Be smoking more than cigarettes. I bet you drugs was involved. They need to drug test the little bastards.
That's right too. And it's a lucky. We're gonna move on, but you saying that just so heavy. I gotta just say a quick comment on that. I remember when I first went to high school. Now, mind you, I didn't go to high school with a white person. I didn't go to school with a white person literally until I went to high school. You know, I grew up going to blackity black schools. Right. So I finally go to and I had never seen a young person. I'm not saying nobody does it, but no, I'm not saying no black Hispanics do it. The first time I saw like a kid my age smoking a cigarette, it was all oppressors.
Right.
When I finally went to high school, they would be outside of the school smoking bogeys. I'm like, damn. Meanwhile, the brothers wasn't really on that like that. You know what I'm saying? The brothers almost had a little bit more, you could almost say respect in a way. I know it's not always that case, but I have seen that more. It's not little black kids that scream at their parents the way little oppressors do. You know how little Timmy yells at, F you, mom. F you, mom. You know what I mean? I fucking hate you, mom. Like that's how they're known for talking like that to their parents. Right. Whereas a little black Hispanic is more likely if we get taken there, like we just that fed up or whatever, and we in our feelings because we kids and we want to do what we want, we'll just leave. More than likely, just leave or whatever. Go stay at some friend's house or something like that. You know what I mean? But that culture of screaming at your parents and physically abusing your parents and all, that is not our way, and it's never been our way.
Right.
I mean, so. Yeah, get away from these devils, man. They out here raping. What my man say? We got a rapist in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're raping in South Dakota.
That's right. That's enabling parents in South Dakota.
Right. And there's enabling parents in South Dakota. Do not send your kids to school there. It is tragic. Most High in Christ. Moving right along. Shout out to everybody tuning into the Chainbreakers podcast for today. I see you, Iwabad. I see you, Kwam Par. I see you, young man David. Who else we got up in here? I see you, young man Black. Officer Yagadar. Shalom says, I see Nakama. How Shamal Ataba Shemal Shai. Who else we got up in here? Officer Mahayar. I see you too, bro. You know what I mean?
Here?
Khan. Yep.
Where?
She's up there, but she didn't say, but that's oh no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. No, that's not her. That sister is that's not her, Yarmak?
Who?
Maybe.
I thought I could be wrong. I don't know. Y'all confusing me with these zones, man. There's too many zones in North Carolina.
Nah, you talking about that's his young sister.
Okay, so that throws me off every time. Sister Salakia. Throws me off every time.
I was about to say, I know she ain't calling herself Jackie still.
Old slave names from my brain.
Yeah.
I have to delete them somehow. My programming has to be changed. You know what I mean? But Khan, shout out to Sister Jacqueline as well. Shalom, Sister. How was Shamar? Thought about Shamar Shah. We got Sister Marka Path, property of Officer 1000 Among the Bar out there in Milwaukee. Everybody for tuning into the Chain podcast, man. Let's see them hashtags, man. Hashtag break the chains. Hashtag UPK last hope. Matter of fact, throw in hashtag 55th annual Passover.
Yeah, right.
Durham, type in NC 55, Durham 55, all of that, man, is going down once again. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's going down in North Carolina. So, Yarmak, could you get the one with the woman shooting up the place and see if we can roll that video? God. Yeah, we got another one to show y'all with these oppressors, man. This woman, I'm not too sure. Where did this take place? You're gonna see
Connecticut.
Oh, too much on it. Connecticut. Again, what did I just say about them sending kids to school in Connecticut? So this woman in Connecticut, all right, she went to a police station. What you are about to see is a oppressor woman in a police station. All right. Take a look at this. I don't believe it actually. Yeah, if you scroll down, there should be a video. It's not the first one. It's down farther towards the end. Down a little further. Most High in Christ, God. I see them likes is up. Most High in Christ, the water to everybody again. Them likes is looking real right, real tawab. Make sure y'all share it too, though. That's important. Put that link in all your different social media platforms. Oh, y'all see this?
She playing GTA.
Yeah, you see that you can't. It's a little choppy, but she's knocking on the glass with the pistol.
Good night.
Is it supposed to be sound?
No, I don't think there's any sound on it.
Southeast Portland, the Foster Powell neighborhood, a black man named Daryl Preston.
I don't know what that is or what just happened.
It's like an ad or just some kind of different story that popped up. I'm gonna see if I can run it on my side. Just you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna give it a try because we did see it on your side, Mock, but it was a tiny bit choppy. I don't know if it'll be much different if I run it. I just want to see what happens with it. Okay, because I want y'all to see this and see. Her name is Suzanne LaPrice. Suzanne LaPrice is this woman's name. Okay, she went into this police station. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ads. That's why. That's why it's acting like that, Yarmak. You know what? Let's try this if I could, Bob Kushal. Salaki, everybody. I'm gonna go directly to YouTube and just type in her name. I'm gonna go to YouTube and type in Suzanne LaPrice. And let's just see, because let's see if there's one where I can skip the ad. Because the one on Atlanta Black Star is just kind of, you know what I'm saying, pulling up all this different stuff. Right. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Let me skip this ad. There might be sound on this one as well. Let me see. Now, so the video doesn't have any sound, so let's not worry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen And I want y'all to see this very clearly. Yeah, hashtag I will buy hashtag Israel. This is the real Israel right here for sure. Damn right. We're gonna talk about that too. Let's go. All right. So y'all seeing it?
Oh yeah.
Is it running a little smoother?
Low,
Yes.
yeah, there you go.
Well, she beating on the glass for yeah.
She's in a police station. You see them pictures of them officers, them captains up on the wall? Not the real officers and captains,
Right.
but police officers and captains with a pistol.
That's a typical police station. There's never nobody in the damn window.
She just shot the glass. Y'all hope y'all saw that. You see that? You see the debris falling from the ceiling. She just shot that door.
Oh, she
She
tweaking.
shot that window. That's 2, 3.
Yeah, she.
And just standing around after shooting things.
What she want? Service? What the hell is she doing? What happened to ringing the bell for service?
Put a gun down. Oh, she got to take her hoodie off.
It got hot. She been busting shots.
Right. And picked it back up.
Oh man.
Now she's sitting down. Still nobody.
She ain't got but a
Nothing
couple more
yet.
shots.
Can't see her on the screen. What you say, Kawal?
She ain't got but a couple more shots in that thing.
Oh, there's another one. She about to blast again. Let's see. Hold up. There's only about a minute left of the footage.
How is she not dead yet? She should be dead.
That's the question.
Unalive, Salak.
Yeah, why she has not been unalived yet. Oh, she just blasted again. Oh, 2 more. Right at the door. Somebody came. See that? Somebody came to that door.
Cracking the door.
Yeah, somebody came to the crack of that door.
She's such a terrible shot. They're not even worried about her.
And then she gonna blast. She aiming at that door too. She can't shoot, but she aiming it. Walking around.
Now that's a
Now
real gangster.
I didn't see where the weapon went. Where'd that weapon go?
Now she put her hands up.
She doing a lot of extra movement, Yarmak. They got guns drawn. She moving. Look how fast she moving. Look at her. Why they not shooting this woman through that door?
Yeah, she should have been flying through the man.
Oh, let's get the taser for her.
This man got the taser.
Wow. They treated her with such care.
Again. So what y'all think of that video? What was the most glaring, thing that you could take away from this video of this white woman? That video is 3 minutes long. She went to that police station and shot what? She shot something like 7, 8 times.
Like 10.
And she got subdued. And he's getting shot. He got tasered. And we don't even really see her taser actually. We just know he had a taser.
Right.
I think Cap, you got something. And everybody
that has to be a comedy skit.
Right.
Come on, where's the drum roll? Where's the come on, man. Is that a joke or something? Come on, man. He's sitting in the police, but like Kawal said, that's a typical. Nobody in there, never in there, and that's because they don't want to answer to the public. Not pretty much nobody ever in the police station. You know, they don't really want to answer to the public. They don't want to hear your problems or anything. You know, they just want to come when the crime is committed. When the crime is over and somebody's dead, then they're gonna show up. They're gonna show up in force then. But you know, they don't really want to help, especially in the black community, black and Hispanic community. Forget about it. You know, but that right there. I mean, come on, what's that? I mean, that's a joke. Is that comedy? She's sitting there firing a weapon. I mean, come on, man. And then walking back and forth. I'm looking like that. That's definitely white. That's white privilege.
Right.
Damn. Man.
Good night.
Yeah. I really don't care. What Captain Yagawa just said is so heavy. It seems like comedy. It seems wild. Like it seems like a skit. Like Cap said, it's like it's almost like they're making it easy for us.
Right.
At some point, they're supposed to be trying to because they want us to believe that all of these cops are fearing for their lives and it ain't got nothing to do with race and none of that. How has this happened so many times? Officer Yagadar said, he said Amir Rice was unalived in seconds for a toy gun with an orange tip.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Amir Rice was in a park by himself.
Right.
Now check that out. He
took 8 seconds.
Aiming a weapon at anybody. There was no one else to aim a weapon at.
Exactly.
And he was unalived. But Suzanne, what is her name? I'm going to remember this. This is the person's name. Suzanne, was it Brandis? LaPriest. Suzanne LaPriest. She shot up inside of that police station so many times against the glass. All these things are bulletproof. You know, she shot at that officer who kind of cracked the door.
I'll get some static.
It says then a mob of officers Salakia. Yeah, Cap, I gotta Salakia out of wine just for now. Static. We get some feedback from your phone, Salakia. So if you want to say anything, Cap, of course, just unmute. I don't know it's you. But yeah, it says one stunned with a taser. Body camera footage posted by WTNA shows the incident from the officer's point of view. They ordered her to get on the ground, and one let off shots behind the door before running into the area. The priest is reportedly facing illegal discharge of a firearm, criminal mischief, criminal use of a weapon, and criminal attempt to commit murder with special circumstances, along with an array of other charges. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, that means about to get dropped.
To commit murder with special circumstances.
Well, you said who? The priest? Who got charged with that?
Her last name is LaPriest. Her name is Suzanne LaPriest. And it says what she's charged with, and the charges she's facing. It says Salakia, illegal discharge of a firearm, criminal mischief, criminal use of a weapon, and criminal attempt to commit murder with special circumstances, along with an array of other charges. I just don't know about that language. Again, I'm not saying it's wrong, but what do they mean? Special circumstances?
That's attempted murder. Like I don't care if I got a bulletproof car. If you shoot at me in my bulletproof car, that's attempted murder.
Right.
Exactly. You get around that. That's what special circumstances is that?
That's what I want to know. Like, is that some? I don't know. Is that some way? Does anybody in the chat? Is anybody kind of familiar? You know, with the law, with the penal system, the laws where they can tell us what that might mean. Commit murder with special circumstances.
Maybe she's
Is
like
that worse or is that better?
mental.
I
I
don't
think
know.
they're trying to say she was probably mentally ill or something like that, or maybe she takes meds or some crap. Special circumstance, like ain't no damn circumstance. She knew what the hell she was doing. Can you imagine she had a husband or a boyfriend? The stories they would tell about how crazy she was.
Right.
You don't just get crazy like
exactly.
this. You don't just get crazy like this. She probably was wild as hell, man. Like, good night. They probably got a list of phone calls to her address.
Right. Good night. But still, I mean, it's just so crazy. I mean, you go to the place where there's where the police are. Like, you go to the place where the police are and shoot at them, and you don't get shot.
Yeah.
You don't get unalived. You don't even really get injured. Like, how? It's like when what's his name? Dylan Storm Roof went into that church. He unalived a bunch of people. He came out unscathed.
I'm surprised they didn't buy her. I'm surprised they didn't take her to Burger King after they pulled the taser on her.
Right, exactly. They might have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that they do. They really
Cap said something. He said it looked like a police, like a fake. It looked like a police training video, like a video they would show in the police academy where it's really not real. Because in real life, she should have been smoked, man. Like, there's no way she walked out of here without getting shot. Like, they came in with the cavalry 50 deep after 10 minutes of shooting, and not one bullet was fired at her head. And he comes in with the taser all pointed all aggressively and didn't even discharge the taser.
Right.
It's like, is this a training video? Is this a damn joke? Is this being shown to black people just piss us off even more? Like, it's got to be a joke at this point. There's no way. There's no way this is real.
It's like it's just to upset us more. Like,
I mean,
yo, I'm like, yo, bro.
Now, when you had it paused right there, when they should have shot him, I mean, I see a weapon.
A clear shot right there.
Yeah, I see a weapon on the She-Hulk. I see it. It's right there. I'm in fear of my life.
Yeah, she's out of control.
Right, out of control. Yeah. But and this is what we just want our people to understand, man. Like, this image right here should be burned into the back of your mind, burned into your brain. This right here, listen, what happens to our people is not some coincidence. It's not some accidental thing, you know what I mean, where, it's just, again, I was feared for my life or whatever. As young man David said, it's that special, she's an oppressor, she gets the special. When they look at her, they see their auntie. They see, you know what I'm saying? They see Auntie Suzanne, Aunt Susie.
Right.
Because black white, they don't say auntie, they say aunt or aunt. Aunt Susie.
Right.
I see Aunt Susie, you know what I mean? And that's why they're not going to treat her the same if yo 6'8" black behind walks into anywhere, a candy store, you know what I mean, and steals a pack of Skittles or steals a honey bun. You're going to get murked. We did a video, we did a story on here not too long ago where a young brother went outside the store, put the weapon down, like put it on the floor, had his hands up, did one little move, like one little thing he did, and they lit he was like 17, 18. They lit him up and and unalived him.
Right.
You understand? They lit him up and unalived him. And it's not because, oh, well, he made fast movements. You know what I mean? That might be their excuse. Like, that might be their reasoning that fits on the papers, on the books. You know what I mean? That works for their case. But the reason why they're quicker to put a hot one in you as opposed to Aunt Susie is because they look at you like you're already a threat. You with a gun even near you is more of a threat to them than this woman literally shooting 10 shots in the plate glass window.
Right.
You understand? You are a public enemy number one, suspect number one. You did it. End of story. Okay. And so this idea that we're all the same, we're all Americans, and we all bleed red, and all of this nonsense, guess what? It's absolute garbage. It's
That's
pure
right.
garbage. Look at this, man. This is like Cap said, and Kowal, this is funny. This is a joke. They have a clear line to shoot this woman who just shot at them.
Right.
Look at her. She's going insane. They creeping. Look at them. Being real meticulous. Look at she right there. He could have opened that door and put a hot one in her. Let's get him. Huh? And then you got
to wait for her to go back to the gun.
They should have right, y'all. Mark. They should have been like right here. She might go get the gun again.
Right.
Why y'all not jumping out? Y'all should be damn near pushing that door down to put a hot one in her back. But nope. Look at all that time. Look at all that. Look at that.
Good night.
Crazy.
That nigga had the remorseful stance. That nigga was about to shoot her with the taser, but was like, I don't really want to do it.
He saw his mother.
Nigga.
That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like oh man. Like,
yeah, and if it was a nigga, he would have been on that hoe with both hands forward, ready to go. That nigga went out there like, no, Karen,
right.
No.
Man,
good night.
Christ, man, absolutely ridiculous. Where we at? I think we're about to kind of simmer down a little bit. He's got some heavy topics for the first couple ones. Let me about to simmer down. What are we gonna talk about? Jada Pinkett. Is that what's next?
I don't want to talk about Jada Pinkett, bro. I'm tired of Jada Pinkett. She got my damn nerve. Like, she's nothing. I don't even care. We can talk about it. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about Jada Pinkett?
I'm saying,
y'all want to hear about Jada Pinkett?
Why is everyone so tired of Jada Pinkett talking about? Why is everyone tired of Jada?
Oh, because she's
Don't
ugly.
I want the tea?
Nah, nobody wants the tea.
I don't know what more we can say about Jada, though. What more can we get on Jada about? I mean, Jada's, of course she got something new, but damn, Will is so pathetic. I mean, what more can we say about Jada?
I don't know what.
Damn.
I mean, she said some new stuff. She said some new stuff. She said,
I think we can, maybe if we can send Will some teddy bears or something. I don't know what the hell to do for him. I mean, he's such a sorry sack now. I'm tired of his little wimpy, little lame looking looks.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little. We're not gonna go into the topic. Just gonna touch on it real quick before we move on. But I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not advising the brother to do this. Brother. So I'm talking to Will Smith. But it's almost a little surprising that maybe he has contemplated unaliving himself. Again, not something we don't condone that. That would not be the right thing to do. We pray that the brother would never consider something like that. But I'm just saying, with all of the scrutiny this man is getting, the embarrassment this man is getting, I'll be honest, I almost give him a little bit of props for being as strong as he is, because there's a lot of cats that wouldn't be able to handle it in that Hollywood, man.
Right.
Like, this dude right here is being completely like, we went from, I remember when Will Smith was the man. I remember that. I remember in the 90s. Now, he always had a little bit of a corny demeanor, but I just remember when, he was a big movie star. He was like the highest paid actor in Hollywood. He had, of course, he had Fresh Prince. He had music. I think in 1 year he got nominated for or within a span of 5 years, I think he got nominated for a Grammy and an Academy Award. So this is before Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx ended up being, I think, one of the first people, not the first, but maybe the first black person to win an Academy Award and a Grammy in the same year or ever or something like that. But Will Smith, I believe, has been nominated for a Grammy and nominated for an Academy Award multiple times. So he was on top of the world, and it's as if it all came crashing down in one moment. We already side-eyed him. We already side-eyed Will Smith because of the things we would hear. Kowal, if I'm wrong, let me know, bro. But we would hear that, he was in an open relationship.
Right.
We hear that him and Jada was, doing weird stuff and they was swinging, things like that. We would hear that he was, he could be, maybe participating in some LGBTQ activities and things of that nature. We heard those kind of things, but it was never confirmed. But when that man went on that stage and smacked Sonic rings out of Chris Rock, it's like since then, it's just been going down, 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 down.
Right.
Every chance his wife gets, she embarrasses the heck out of him and makes us look even more down on him and makes it look even worse. So I understand why people saying they don't want to hear it no more, which is funny because usually, especially on them shade rooms and all them different social media, all the women, they want the tea. But it's bad when even them type of women are like, you know what? We don't want to hear about this no more. We don't want to hear you embarrassed. So I guess
hey, say Salaki thought. And that smack he did smack Chris Rock with that was suicide prevention for itself.
Right, concert.
For real, what I'm saying, what he going through, and what he been through more than we know. He been through more than what we know. We always see is what's going on, what's in the news reports or whatever. But he's been going on a lot worse. So instead of putting that gun in his mouth, he went up and smacked Chris Rock. Because he's just that frustrated, and just that pissed off, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So man, I pray for the brother. He don't go and unalive himself. But damn.
Right.
Oh God, so damn.
Hey man, the scriptures say that a woman will put you in a deep ditch, and like got the snares and traps. Her heart is like snares and traps. Will Smith is an example of that. I mean, you can't get around that. Will Smith is rich, Academy Award winner, highest paid actor, movie star, all of that, and you telling me that this giant in the world, Will Smith is a giant in the world, and he can't get over a Jada Pinkett? And they not even together. That's what makes it so bad. They're not even together. Since 2016, they've been separated, right? Which is a good point. We could speak on that. That somehow women believe in divorcing from your husband without the proper documents, but they don't believe in marriage without the proper documents. That doesn't make sense. But you can't even get over a woman that you divorced from, that you separated from. That is insane, and it's like I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it almost seems like that's just what he wants. Kind of, I don't know if Will Smith really loves Jada Pinkett so damn much that like he's just hoping that one day he can have his family back, or if he's just so weak that he feel like he can't do nothing. Ew, come on, man, he need another bald head to lick on or something. That's right. And you know what? And for the sisters out there, I'm not just saying ill because she's physically unattractive. I am personally saying that. But you sisters out there, you got to realize, man, that sometimes the way that you behave yourself and the things that you say and the spirit that you have, it just makes you nasty. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You understand? It just makes you ugly. The things she say about her husband she just need to go on somewhere, man. Like I hate that this had to be Jada Pinkett. Why couldn't this be Taylor Swift or something?
Right.
Why couldn't Taylor Swift behave like this? This is retarded. She old, man. Just gonna be old. Just shut up. So, sometimes you gotta learn to just be quiet and just live your life. Why you got her up here, man? She look like one of the
obviously Yarbox says she's old. I'm assuming he means it in the way similar to what he said about how she looks.
Yeah, she's
wrong with getting up in age.
Hey, don't be so cruel.
Hey, look, I tell you, y'all brothers in the truth, y'all sisters in the truth. You get young. I tell Tom all the time, you're like 28 because you're in the truth. You're relevant. This broad, I don't know how old she is. I don't care. She's old and washed up, and she should just stop talking. You're not relevant anymore. This ain't set it off.
Yeah.
You understand? You need to set it up instead of setting it off. Just be quiet. So like, you know,
Con.
man, I'm tired of hearing her talk.
Facts.
Right.
That's a fact.
What would y'all brothers do?
Wait, say it again.
What would y'all brothers do? You in a relationship, you got you a bald head iRobot as a wife,
yeah,
and she's saying the same thing about you.
Yo, our robot is crazy. On purpose.
Little scoop ball head.
You know Will Smith. That is funny.
That's what you look
Oh,
You said he got him an iRobot. So you asked if I had me a bald head iRobot,
and it's crazy, type of one, because look, our robot, she started off good, then she turned on Will Smith. Damn.
Yeah. Damn. So, but what's the question? So, if I got a bald head iRobot,
yeah, like, you got a woman, right? Of course, because relationships start off good. Obviously, that's how they start. Then she turned into Jada Pinkett Smith. She was telling your business to all the sisters in the group chat. She telling all the sisters in the group chat how unhappy she is and how she really miss Officer so-and-so who died back in 1996. And that's really the love of her life. And you just kind of a rebound. And yeah, you know, she on the Chainbreakers podcast putting out all your business. What you gonna do?
Well, first things first. If she's in the truth, she wouldn't get the truth.
Oh, he trying to save her.
That's the safe route.
He's not trying to save her.
Do the safe route.
But let's say she's just bugging out and going off a rocker. If she's a Jada Pinkett, if she's that right there, if she is Alien Part 3 right there, if that's what she is, if that's the kind of person she is, then I'm gonna be done with her. You know why? Because Jada Pinkett has admitted to having sex with other men. The difference is I'm not Will Smith, and I want to just point out what the sister said. Shout out to YAHANNA, Captain Yagawab's rib. She said that's his portion. That's a fact, sis. The scriptures say, I'm paraphrasing. Evil woman is given as a portion to an evil man, and a righteous woman is given to a righteous man.
That's it.
So guess what? And y'all, you alluded to this too. Even though I can look at Will Smith and say, you poor sucker, you poor wretched piece of whatever, like your life is trash. But at the same time, I recognize that, bro, you a nasty nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I done heard some things about the fact that you letting it go, like the fact that you would go up there and embarrass and physically harm your brother, Chris Rock, who is a black man like you, an Israelite like you would do that for a woman who is not even at that moment, because y'all believe in this. We don't believe in this in I.S.U.P.K. But you believe y'all are separated. And you still got to go up there. Meaning what? And let me say this too, because I'm just picking back of your mic. I ain't going to talk too much, but your mic, you said something heavy too when you talked about how the sisters, man, it's funny. It's funny how they change what they think about things when it fits them. Like, oh, well, you need to have a paper and a license to get married, but somehow you can get away from each other without that. You can get a separation and things like that.
Right.
And even when a lot of sisters were defending her when the whole August Alsina thing came out, what were they saying, y'all? They were saying, well, they were separated. They were separated, so it's not the same.
I don't listen.
Remember that?
I don't listen to women talk. I wouldn't know. Salak.
I hear you. Of course, I wasn't listening to women talk. I was reading the articles in the comments, and in the comments, that's what they were saying. They were saying, well, they were separated, so y'all need to mind y'all business. Is the kind of thing that they were saying. Well, if that's the case, and we should mind our business because they were separated at the time, and so on and so forth. Well, then that means that Will Smith probably knew that he did know. He knew that she was sleeping with August Alsina. He knew she was having sex with other men, and he took her back. So
That's
how bad can I feel for this dude? How can I even be like, damn, poor Will Smith? Nah, nigga, like, you nasty, because none of my brothers is going for that.
But what y'all gonna do
at all?
But what y'all gonna do? She didn't sleep with another man. Let's take that out the equation. What y'all brothers doing?
What? She just weird?
She just Jada Pinkett. She just didn't happen to sleep with another man. What you doing?
Getting counsel.
Okay.
Getting counsel, because I mean that happens. What you told me, Yarmak? What the general say? Sometimes you got to put a pill in your mouth. She sounds like somebody that need to put a goddamn pill in her mouth and shut the hell up. She want to talk about who she used to love, and who's her soulmate, and how the things used to be, or whatever. But she ain't slept with nobody else. Well, she my rib. It is what it is. We gonna go to counsel, figure something out.
That's an answer. Write that down for Will Smith.
Yeah,
Anybody else? Yeah. What y'all got? What y'all gonna do?
I think these other Hebrews are too hardcore, bro. They would probably just leave.
Hey, young man. So you saying, what if she was just Jada?
Yeah, like she your rib, but she doing the things that Jada Pinkett is doing to Will Smith, besides sleeping with somebody else. So
right, she hasn't committed adultery, Ottawa.
Right. She is telling your business. She's telling the world how terrible you are. She's telling everybody that you separate after you done publicly defended her. She's doing all of this stuff.
Right. So she would right now we would be on the show and she'd be in the comments like, yeah, well, Captain Yagarwap, tell him about how this happened. Tell him about how this happened in the comments and things like that.
Well, hey, well, I would definitely straighten her out on that, But the things that I would do to her would be, I guess it'd be between me and her.
Okay.
Okay. It'll be between me and her. You know what I'm saying? But it's, as far as I couldn't like the way she does stuff. It's like, good Lord, man. I'm thankful that I'm in I.S.U.P.K, but we have a recording process.
Where's all the backlash to Will? Like, why nobody? I don't see nobody really bashing Will like they should be, man.
I am.
He a sucker, man. He a big,
yeah. And he just, I'm tired. He looked like a little sorry sap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just tired of seeing his face. That's so sick of all sorry. Like a blockhead, like Charlie Brown and shit.
Yeah.
What should Will Smith do? That's what I'm asking. What should he do?
He should embarrass the shit out of him.
Hey, I hear you, your mouth, by saying what you will do. And we're at the place where he's at right now. Damn, what the hell can he do?
I'll tell you what he could do.
The type person, I'm just saying, the type person he is and the type person she is, what the hell can he do? Besides just slap the hell out of her, in public. Man, maybe he probably the first one that don't get locked up for for abuse or anything if he slap her in public.
Right.
Everybody probably like, damn, about time. He probably go to court. She probably take him to court for it, and the judge probably throw it down.
Right.
Somebody answered it. Somebody got my answer.
All you gotta do is how Blueface treat Krishan, like, yo, shut the hell up, man.
Right.
Like, just shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, something like that. Man.
Just be rough around the edges with her. Stop treating her like she's a princess. That's a whore. She's a whore.
Right there. That's
Salakia, and instead of going up slapping Chris Rock, he should have laughed like, Ro fell out of the chair laughing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did something like that. You know what I'm saying? And let her just swell up like a damn junkie.
Yeah, do like Nino Brown did. Pour some champagne on that bald ass head. Cancel that bitch.
Somebody in chat gave my answer. That would have been. That's what I would do. Salakia.
What's that?
I heat press I heat press javelin to the side of her head and then go get 3 more women.
Right.
I do what King David did. King David took his wife and locked her ass up inside of a castle and went and been fruitful and multiplied.
That's right.
Hey.
I think all the answers are excellent. I like Officer Kowal's answer as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, and it goes with what you're saying too, y'all, Mike, and what you said, Cap, because it's like the problem with Will Smith is he's so soft. Like, and I'm not saying like I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Who knows? I'm not saying what he might do when the action, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for action. If you got to get into a fight or something, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm not saying he's like a P word. You know what I'm saying?
No, he is.
Soft is like, I mean, he probably is, but I mean soft as in like,
Yeah.
oh, like you too sensitive. Like, you know what I mean? He got that like, queen nonsense thing going. I don't think I ever heard him say that, but you know what I mean? But he got that demeanor. Like she can't do nothing wrong. Like Will Smith, here's my thing. I would love if one time, even though he's already in this situation, that's his portion. He's an idiot. She's disgusting, whatever. But I would feel better if just one time,
call her a bitch
about her like she's not a damn.
I got a theory.
Go ahead, Kawhi.
I think Jada Pinkett, which will probably come out a book a couple years from now, that she caught Will Smith in the act of gay sex, which is why he will never say nothing bad about her.
Yeah.
When you
right.
Yeah, it has to be. We're doing all this speculation of like real nigga talk, and whenever there's logic involved, logic is always right.
Yeah.
It's always a taboo thing. Like, well, why isn't this happening? Because she caught him with his hand in the cookie jar, just like Pastor John Gray and his wife when he bought her that big ass Lamborghini and it did all this shit. We're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, whenever a nigga simps out for a woman, she has dirt on him. She caught him in somewhere doing something with some gay man or some porn dude or the act. And now because of that, he's forever indebted to Jada. So he has to worship her. He can't call her a bald head scallywag. He can't tell her to shut the hell up. He has to say, oh no, he has to say either nothing or just go with the flow because she has dirt on him. She caught him in the act having sex with a gay nigga, but he gay. That's his big secret. That's why he don't have other women. He got 3 more bitches as men. It'll probably ruin his, his I don't know, his hip hop-ish angle that he thinks he has. But at that point, if Wayne Brady can come out as being a gay man and Malik Yoba, Will Smith just join the group, man. You like men, brother. You're gay. All right, just say it, man. There's nothing masculine about Will Smith besides his acting ability, and it's called acting for a reason. What is the real Will Smith? We've never seen natural Will. We've always seen him acting.
That's right.
This very bullshit he was acting. Because any real nigga I know would have jumped up and flipped the table over.
That's right.
With a white dude in that movie.
Yeah, 6 Degrees Separation.
I'll never forget that scene, bro. I was a kid when that movie came out, and I remember
that he played that role too well, man.
That joint scarred me.
And then on top of that, ain't no real nigga who play a role like that. And then this is not the first time I've heard stuff about Eddie Murphy, or I'm not saying Eddie Murphy is, but I'm saying like we heard rumors about the tranny and Will Smith having a boyfriend or doing some gay stuff with Puff Daddy. Like these high elite boule niggas. I know Jada Pinkett saw something, and the way she looks at Will and disgusts and treats him like that is probably because of that.
Con, if I could as well, bro. What you're saying is so heavy on point, man. Like, I mean, it's funny we said we didn't want to talk about Jada, but it's just too good. It's a lucky y'all, Mark. It's just too good talking about this idiot. He's it's hilarious. But also, going back to those rumors that Officer Kawhi was saying, I remember the rumors that Jada Pinkett was a lesbian.
Yeah.
I remember rumors that Jada Pinkett used to whoever seen the movie, one of my favorite movies, Low Down Dirty Shame. You ever seen that?
That's cool though. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
what?
Her being a lesbian. I'm talking about in a world that nobody would care about that. Like that, like you couldn't hold, like Will Smith wouldn't be able to hold that Jada Pinkett, like Jada Pinkett.
No, no, Will Smith wouldn't be able to hold that. I'm not saying he could hold that over her. I'm saying the dynamic of their marriage, the dynamic of their relationship is changed when you consider it. But what I'm saying is, it always started on some sexual deviancy. You know what in the world, what they call when a man has a wife who is really just to make him look straight, make him look normal. What they call him, his beard. I think that's a phrase that they be using to describe when they're only married to make him look like he's normal. you know. But I remember those rumors that she was actually a lesbian, and that
Con.
really gay.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was together just to legitimize each other as a power couple type thing. But that I don't know their lives. I don't know exactly what's going on. But I remember those rumors that she was with Sally Richardson, and all that kind of stuff, and they was doing orgies with Dwayne Martin. I remember those things. I'm not saying they're true.
Yeah, Dwayne Martin. I remember that.
Yeah, you're.
I wanted to speak on something Kowal said when he was talking about the actors doing them gay scenes. And Will Smith ain't have no remorse for the scene he did, but like act like DeAndre Bonds. I don't know if y'all know him. He the
hell yeah, that's who he be.
Yeah, when he had to do that scene for First Time Felon.
Stacey.
Stacey.
It was lockdown.
You're right, lockdown.
Yeah.
He came out and said he was damn near crying on his interview because he was like, man, if he could take anything back, he would take back that scene. And in his scene, when the actor was giving, oral sex to the other man, in real life, he was on his knees, but the real actor was like feet all the way in front of him. He wasn't right there in front of him. It's just how the camera looked. Yeah. But because it left that image, he said he hated it like that. Yeah, I had I was like, the scripture where it says, "What good is it for a man to gain the whole world?"
Yeah, so
right, which he learned that. But at least for him, you can see and sense, okay, this brother was not with that. He not with that type of stuff. But Will Smith, he could care less.
Well, if I could, that's heavy, and what you're saying is right on point, and that's kind of I think the premise of what you're saying that goes with that scripture. The difference is DeAndre Bonds was just DeAndre Bonds. He was just a D level, a C level, D level, damn near acted, and I like DeAndre Bonds. He was in some of my favorite movies. He he was in what's the joint? Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood.
He was in Sunset.
The Refive.
DeAndre Bonds was doing his thing, but Will Smith, the difference is DeAndre Bonds ended up going to jail and so on. His career didn't catapult. So he
stabbed his mom's boyfriend, his uncle. He went to jail for stabbing his mom's brother, something like that. Uncle.
Right. His career didn't have the trajectory that Will Smith's career did. Will Smith did that scene. Next thing you know, he was winning the Emmy Award for Fresh Prince. Next thing you know, he's getting nominated for an Academy Award for Ali. Next thing you know, he's doing Pursuit of Happiness. He's doing 7 Pounds. He's doing I Am Legend. He's doing, you know what I mean? Whereas DeAndre Bonds' career didn't go that way. And I'm not saying that DeAndre Bonds would have been like Will. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why he didn't end up like Will. But Will Smith is like the perfect example of that scripture. He did those things because he wanted to impress his oppressor, and early, it had benefits for him in terms of monetarily, his resources, and so on. So many actors, who knows what they might have become if they were willing to do scenes just like that. You know what I mean? But they weren't willing to do it. So I'm with you, bro. Like that's a heavy point a lot of people don't talk about. You know what I mean? And if I could, real quick, that's the tough part for you black actors out there, for you artists. I ain't talking about some spooky, you know what I mean, take you in the back room with a pentagram and put candles all around and make you say a prayer to the devil.
Yeah,
I ain't talking about that. You know what I mean? I'm simply talking about that, what they're going to try to do is they're going to make you try to compromise yourself. You know what I'm saying? And to get to a certain level, if you compromise yourself, again, look at where Will Smith is. Look at some of where these other artists are. And even a lot of the white actors, they usually have to play something gay or put on a dress or those type of things. That's what ends up happening. And when you don't do those things, who knows? You might still be a successful actor, but you won't be Will Smith.
That's what I'm saying. And it's got to be some kind of, because Esau's a devil, it's got to be some kind of truth to that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the acting world. I'm not going to go so far as the rapping, because music is a little different. If you hot, you just hot. Now, you can't make somebody hot, really. I mean, it's kind of possible, but they'll fizzle out after a while. But you giving Will Smith as, like you said, the status that Will Smith's on. DeAndre Bonds is a really good actor. All right, DeAndre Bonds is absolutely phenomenal, and all the roles he's ever played, that's why he's highly rememberable, because he's really a good actor. Denzel Washington is a great actor. You got these actors who Has Will Smith surpassed Denzel Washington?
As an actor, no, but he was definitely getting paid more than Denzel.
Some will say he has more memorable roles than Denzel Washington or bigger impact movies. And when you add the Bad Boys in there, come on, Will Smith is in a class of his own because you get this type of opportunities without the gay stuff.
But those oppressors, if I could, what you're saying, I want you to respond back. But going back to we just said it in a few stories before about the culture. Yeah, I want to say that too because a lot of our brothers and sisters say, well, if you're a black man, you got to put on a dress. Not just if you're a black man. If you're a white man, you got to put on a dress too.
Well,
that's their culture. Robin Williams put on a dress.
That's their culture. But
yeah. So
Cat Williams and Mike Epps and people like that talking about, constantly saying things like, oh, it's these secret rooms and these sex mansions, and that's why these brothers get these jobs. Come on, man. I don't think all of them niggas is hating.
Right,
it's got to be. I mean, I've been hearing this since I was a kid. I'm 40 years old. There's no way this is BS. It's cats that have had success and been in these rooms, and they know for a fact that there's got to be some truth to some of this.
Right.
Because my thing is, at this point, the type of slander he's taking from Jada Pinkett, and it's not saying nothing like, yo, shut the fuck up. He ain't snapped on her once. She has a secret, nigga. She knows that it was a time where Will Smith was in gay sex, and she didn't like it. He stopped it, but she just forever fell out of love with them. But because they're in Hollywood, they got to play along to get along, and it's just not working for her. That's why this whole edgy Tupac thing, Will Smith thing is like hardcore edgy guy, soft, gay pushover man. It's some gay stuff. This thing just reeks gayness. I don't know what else to say.
That nigga better learn to repent, and he better come into the truth. And I don't know,
because look, even this freeze frame right there, he's looking at her like, you better not say it, you bitch.
Now that's what happened when before he smacked Chris Rock, everybody started laughing. She looked at him like, "Yeah, you laughing?
Yeah, you laugh, nigga.
Yeah, how funny this shit about to be.
I'm gonna fire your ass up in here. You laugh, I'm gonna fire your ass up in here. Right.
Y'all don't understand how this picture makes me feel. Well, you remember, Cap? I know you remember too. You might be. I ain't gonna say it. You know I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Bro, y'all just the same.
I ain't gonna say it.
Y'all the same age as me.
I remember as a kid, as a young child, it was when I was in the 90s. I was a kid. I'm 7, 8 years old. It was Nia Long.
Yep.
Jada Pinkett. Who else we had in the 90s?
Ashley from Fresh Prince.
Ashley from Fresh Prince.
The black girl from the video. My God. MTV. The video. I forget her name.
I know you're talking about. You're talking about. But Jada Pinkett was up there. Always talking about Jada Pinkett, Nia Long. You know what I'm saying? Those actresses.
Halle Berry.
Then in the 2000s you had your Sanaa Lathans and what. This was always the question. Stacey Dash. Oh man, Stacey Dash. I remember when brothers used to talk about them. About seeing this small dinosaur. Now seeing this Tyrannosaurus Rex, seeing this Avatar is crazy because that is so different from what she used to be. And I'm Hollywood is a dangerous place. As Officer Kowal is saying, man, Hollywood is a dangerous place. Will Smith is a brother from West Philly. Don't think that West Philly is some joke. It ain't.
All right.
West Philly not a joke. South Philly, all that. Listen, and now look at them. It's the same thing happening to a lot of other brothers in the industry. You see them. 1 minute they be on some real street stuff. Now they wearing a dress. Now they wearing a kilt. You know what I mean? Now they going to art. You know what I mean? Now they want to go to the. Ain't nothing wrong with going to the MoMA. I love going to the MoMA. I love going to the Met. All of those things. But these brothers, they want to be Basquiat now. They want to be on, that type of wave. Man, it's a terrible, terrible thing. Do not join Hollywood.
And Slovakia. The sad part about this whole episode with Will and Jada, the truth may never come out until after Will puts the gun in his mouth and blows his brains out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Jada gonna come out. Then Jada gonna come out and spill the beans about, yeah, I seen this and it. The way her seeing Will in a homosexual episode destroyed her and crushed her and tore her life apart. Then everybody's gonna come and say, "Oh, poor lady, oh, you've been through all this." And that most likely going to be the end result of everything. Right. That's sad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Even to the grave, she gonna be, still stepping on him.
Come.
Nice. She evil, man.
Yeah, it's a lock here. We're gonna talk about a few more things, but if I could, we're gonna push it to 2:30. I know, Kawal, you might have to step out, right?
Oh, no, to water, brother. To water.
Most High in Christ. We're gonna push it to 2:30. We started late today. We're gonna push it to 2:30. Again, the water to everybody, man. Shout out to all the viewers, man. Chainbreakers podcast. We've been having some good. The views been up, the likes been up. I love to see it, man. That's what we need every single week. If you like the Chainbreakers podcast, if you like what we do, you know what I'm saying, you like the personality of the show, like on the show, make sure y'all continue to support us. Again, like, share, and subscribe. To share it to your different social media platforms, all those different things, man. Like, it just helps us, man. And hit us up, chainbreakerspodcast@gmail.com, or hit us up individually, man. Myself, Officer Dabawan, Officer Yarmount, Officer Kawal, and Captain of 10,000 Year Guard Wap. Hit us up, man. Tell us how you feel about the show and how you think we can improve on it, man. We're trying to make this thing, you know what I mean? We're trying to take it where it needs to go. Most High in Christ, Yarmount, what we got next? You sent me something, man. You said
man, I got a couple of stories.
Yeah, I think we can do two more.
We got the let me see, we got the Kevin Gates, the Kevin Gates. Right. There's also another story that's kind of hot on Twitter right now, but I don't know if we should go on that one.
But okay, you want us to just run with Kevin Gates real quick?
We could do the Kevin Gates real quick.
Yeah, let's run with Kevin Gates real quick. Pause. I definitely don't run with Kevin Gates, but
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. Gates.
Somebody bring Mahayar here. Somebody bring Mahayar. Mahayar loves Kevin Gates for whatever reason.
Don't do that, bro. Chill.
He does.
Really like Kevin Gates.
Tag Mahayar in this chat.
I know
Mahayar. He loves Kevin Gates. Gates.
Listen.
You said what?
I ain't know Uncle Willie like Kevin Gates. Yeah.
He loved
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates is officer, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Gates is Officer Mahayar's favorite rapper.
That doesn't mean that he approves of everything he does. It doesn't mean that, but that is the case. No sweat. Hey, look, Jay-Z. Anyone knows me, I'm not afraid to tell. My favorite rapper is Jay-Z. Jay-Z got problems.
He the GOAT. Why not? He the GOAT.
So,
hey, look.
Hey, Taba.
You know what I mean?
I ain't saying.
Hey, Jay-Z ain't known for being gay, like gay 8s, Salakia.
Hold on, Nas called him Jay-Z though.
He did.
That's
because they was Jay-Z.
That's because they was saying.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
talking about Kevin gay 8s.
We got two stories. So we got Kevin Gates, and then we got
you muted, Cap.
Sorry Stoudemire, right? We got both of them. And
I like that one. Sorry Stoudemire.
There was one more story though. There was one more story about a woman, a black woman, who was on a date with either a Mexican or some kind of Middle Eastern man or something like that.
He looked Punjabi.
You seen it?
Yeah, he looked Punjabi. The Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake
Factory. Yeah, that one. So everybody kind of talking about that right now because she played herself.
Yeah.
She played herself big time.
If I could, I think we should talk about that real quick. But Cap, before we do, Cap, you about to say something, sir? You got to unmute yourself, I don't want.
You muted back again.
No, I wasn't saying nothing.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead,
Come on, sir.
God, so if I could, I'm a I'm gonna get the video up right here. I got it. Right. I'm gonna share the screen. It's a little 1-minute video. Hopefully it plays through. If not, if it don't play through, I'll just kind of explain what happened.
No sweat. Let's get it. I love Cheesecake Factory, by the way. So
Yeah.
this Cheesecake Factory slander is the problem.
Right. So just a little preface. It's a two-part video, but I got the first part. I'll explain the second part because I watched it. But this sister is on a date with you say he's what? He's Indian.
He look like Ishmael or Elam.
Yeah, he's some kind of Indian, Ishmael, some Middle Eastern or something. Right? He taken her on a date. He picked her up and he drove her to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, if people don't know what the Cheesecake Factory is, it's a chain restaurant. It's decent. I mean, it's good. Like,
yeah, for sure. They got a huge menu
for cheesecake. You understand? Like, it's lit, you know, but we gonna get into it. So this is what happened. She started recording herself as they was pulling into the restaurant parking lot. And this is what she had to say.
Whew. Let me just get the door for you. Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's wrong with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it. Even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Oh yeah. Come on, get it on in.
So, right, were y'all able to hear that?
For the most part.
Okay, so basically, right, just quick synopsis, whatever. He brought her to the Cheesecake Factory. He asked her if he wanted her to open the door. She says yes. Right, he gets out. He walks over while she's recording. He knocks on the door. She doesn't open the door, unlock the door. She rolls down the window and records him and basically says, "What do you look like taking a woman that looks like this to the Cheesecake Factory on a date? Cheesecake Factory is a chain restaurant." That is what she said. Now, there's a second part to this video where he, Most High Christ, Yaga dog. My thoughts exactly. Right. There's a second part to the video where, and I don't have it, and I'm not gonna waste time trying to find it. So we just clip that part there. But in the next part, he gets back in the car and they're talking, and I don't know the whole thing, but eventually the Elamite, he decides, okay, I'm gonna just take you home. I'm not taking you anywhere else. I'm not continuing this date. You're just going to go home. And we're not talking anymore. And her whole countenance changed. Now she's, oh, I'm willing to compromise. Oh, I'm this. And are you sure you want to go home? And do you want to end the date? She's pleading for him to continue the date after she pulled what she just did in the video we just saw. And he declined. He respectfully declined. Now, I could touch on a lot of things about this sister. She said a lot of things that was terrible. I'll say just one. Ruth Chris is a chain restaurant. I'll say that. So, stop being dumb. That's what I was saying. Black women, if you're going to be that, just stop being fucking stupid.
I hate people. Bro, Yarmok, I hate disingenuous, lying ass, don't know. McCormick and Schmick's is a chain restaurant.
Right.
Chris is a chain restaurant.
What's the other one? What's the other one where they cook in front of you? Benihana. Chain restaurant.
Capitol Grill. You know how much a steak costs at Capitol Grill?
Morton Steakhouse. $80 a steak.
Like, what are you talking about?
Chain restaurant.
Good night. Well, I usually don't go first, but I really wanted to speak on it. If y'all don't mind, Salaki Cap, Salaki Kuo, y'all mind if I say something?
Do your thing, brother.
Good morning, Tabawan.
Salaki. First off, this video is fake.
God, thank you.
Make sure I say that. This video is fake, as are most videos like this that you see on social media. People understand the algorithm. They understand how to go viral. They understand the importance of being controversial. So a lot of this stuff is fake. This is fake. This is a sketch, pretty much. But for the sake of arguing, for the sake of talking about it, we'll talk about it. Yeah. If a chick don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, me personally, I don't want to mess with her because she's lame and boring. Listen, she might have expensive taste. She might like certain things. She want to go to Benihana. She want to go to what's the one in New York? Nobu. She want to go to Nobu. Cool. That ain't me, Ak. I don't care how much. Listen, I want to be rich one day in life if the Lord ever allowed it, right? If the Lord ever allowed me to be rich, I would love to be rich. And guess where I'm going? Straight to the Cheesecake Factory for them Tex-Mex egg rolls. Right. That's where I'm going. I don't want to go to Nobu. I don't want to go to your expensive spots. You understand? In LA.
You don't want no caviar?
Reason what? No, I don't want caviar. I want to be rich so I can eat Cheesecake Factory whenever I want. That's what I want to be rich for. So if a woman is not interested in that, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Sis, hey, get it how you live. Get it how you live. If you want to go to Nobu, you want to go to the, you know what I'm saying, Benihana's, you want to go to those type of places. What's the steakhouse in Texas? Yarmouth?
Steak 48.
You want to go to Steak 48? Do that. Listen, more power to you. It ain't about. I might even have the money to do it. But if a woman is telling me like almost like Cheesecake Factory ain't good enough for her, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, that's just not my thing, and I'm not trying to down anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do whatever you like. If y'all like to go, y'all got money, hey, get it in. First of all, make sure you pay your tithes. I don't give a damn about none of that. You got money to go to Nobu and Steak 48, that's fine. Just pay your goddamn tithes and we cool. Right. We cool. Hey. I don't have no problem. But Officer Tabawan, that Cheesecake Factory is legit.
It's good. I get that Shirley Temple.
The menu is exquisite. Go ahead.
I get that Shirley Temple, that original style New York cheesecake, and some chicken. Right, I don't know.
And the Alfredo is top tier.
The Alfredo, that's it.
Hey, Salaki Akim, but I didn't know Cheesecake Factory has lost its honor. Right. I didn't know it. I mean, goddamn. And I remember there was only a Cheesecake Factory in Potomac, Maryland. And Potomac, Maryland was very high class of Sugar Ray Leonard lived and everything. And shit, that only place you find a Cheesecake Factory was in Potomac, Maryland, but out there near Potomac, Maryland. And it was upscale.
Yeah.
So over the years, damn, you telling me the Cheesecake Factory then lost its honor like that?
No, that's crazy.
No, sir, the Cheesecake Factory has not lost its honor. Please don't so much. I mean,
hey, if I could, people not even into that type of stuff no more. Like real niggas, they want to go on dates to like, you know, little chain, little restaurants that's in these cities that don't nobody really know about, like Cosmic Cantina, and little spots that might be up in Fayetteville, and like people want to go on a little adventure, little speakeasy, little I'm like, come on, man, like you basic as hell,
right? Exactly.
Morton Steakhouse, Steak 48, it's cool, I get it, but come on, man, what is you, iRobot, Jada Pinkett?
I gotta blame the TV shows, Yarmouth.
No swear.
I got you. When I say TV shows, not literally TV, but if I could, Salaki and Kowal, I'm coming to you, bro. But pause. But what I mean is, I gotta blame this culture. And Kowal, me and you, you're a tiny bit again in the world older than me, but we can definitely identify with some of the same things when we was coming up and how things used to be. So I talk to Officer Yarmouth all the time. Y'all, everybody knows this. If you watch the show, you know what I'm saying. I'm cool with all my brothers. Me and Kawal, that's my guy right there. But me and Yarmak, because we both came up in Durham, you know what I'm saying, in the school and everything, we just been tight paws for many years. And this brother's always trying to get me to go to some damn club. Every time I turn around, obviously Yarmak is trying to get me to go out.
Captain Isupk is watching. You know he's watching.
Cap Cap, whatever Cap is right. It's Yarmak. It's him.
Yeah.
He did it. All right.
Yarmak only love the club.
Right.
We don't love the truth. We don't love the club.
Right. So he trying to get me to go to some club,
I'm just playing Cap.
bar, someplace all the time. And we always have these arguments. So again, I'm kind of paused. I'm like the in between. And Captain Yagawa, you can speak to this too, with your background. You know what I'm saying, being from DC and everything. When brothers was in the go-go, they was dancing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in there dancing and everything to the go-go, having a good time. Officer Kawal can speak to the same thing. I'm a part of the generation that was that transition from, oh yeah, we want to go dance and you know what I mean, and all of this. And next thing you know, now we have what they call booth culture. Every time Yarmak call you to go to the spot, we got to get a booth. Every time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying all that to say this. The culture has changed so much. These women are no longer, they're not going just to have a good time. Because again, like you said, Yarmak, if we on a first date or first couple of dates and we trying to get to know each other, Cheesecake Factory is the perfect place. First of all, as Yagadar said, Cheesecake Factory is not cheap for most brothers. It's not cheap, but they have booths. They have a nice little bar section. Guess what? We can have a couple of drinks, you know what I'm saying, some appetizers and talk to each other, get to know each other. And it's not too loud. The music's not too loud. It has this nice little Mediterranean feel. All of that is perfect. But that's not what they want now, bro. They watching Real Housewives.
Yes.
They're looking at social media. They're looking at these, what they call them, influencers.
Yeah.
These influencers, the way they go to Nobu, they go to Steak 48, they go to so-and-so. And because these women are so damn egotistical, they say that a man's ego is out of whack. No, a woman's ego is out of whack.
Facts.
Ego is so crazy, they don't want to. Well, guess what? If she's good enough to go to Nobu, then I'm good enough to go to Nobu. If she's good enough to go to Morton's, to go to Capitol Grill, to go to Steak 48, then I'm good enough to go there too. And if somebody tries to take me to Cheesecake Factory, then he's trying to play me like I'm not as good as.
This is where Yarmak taking you.
Say what?
That would be for dollar margarita.
$1 margarita.
Yo,
we go.
Hey, look. Yarmak's different. I goddamn hate Applebee's, bro. I do hate.
How you full screen that? Full screen that, double.
There we go.
Oh, hey, do it again. Do it again, because that's where we are going. That's where we at. $1 margarita.
That big fat ass mug.
Man, I hate Applebee's. I hate it.
$1. Hey,
look,
you gonna have the time of your life too. That's the crazy thing.
Right, because you with me, you dummy. That's what
hey,
these bars gonna
get. One margarita.
Right.
3 margarita.
Hey, you better get that. Look,
we good to go. Look.
Yo, that Long Island iced tea will go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Iced tea at that Applebee's. That joint will have them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a good drink, and you'll feel it. That's a nice one. But
right.
$12.
But I know what you're saying, Yarma. That's the truth. If you really, and that's the difference. And I'm gonna shut up after this. Akim, please back me up on this pause if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. If I'm right, let me know. The problem with these sisters and brothers these days is they just don't like each other. Am I bugging?
No, you're right.
They don't like it. Like, I'm used to that
right.
where a woman wanted to have sex with you because she likes you. She don't give a damn where you take her. She wants to go because she's going with you. Because you're that guy. You have a spirit that resonates with her. You have a way about you that attracts her. It's called, as the Bible says, You are enticing a woman. But nowadays, these women are not enticed by the brothers, by the men. They're enticed again by the TV shows and the social media and all of those kind of things. So the question is this: how do we get back to just liking each other? How do we get back to that?
Hey,
get back to liking each other. That's a wild question.
That's kind of heavy though. That's crazy, right? Cool. That's a crazy.
I mean, getting back to liking it's just being yourself, really. I mean, come on, man. I know, man. A woman will get taken down on an air mattress that got a hole in it.
That's a fact.
She really don't care about.
No pun intended.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, McDonald's dates, Crown Fried Chicken in the park. Like nobody give a damn about no Noble and all that. If you a player, if you fly, if you got a little mouthpiece on you, pause. If you got a little pizzazz, you got some swag to you, some little talk game. Man, a girl will go anywhere with you, man. We can sit in the car, man. We can sit in the car and talk, like, and then I don't have to make memories with you in Cheesecake Factory. Like, I got to take you to Cheesecake Factory. If you a player, if you a type of brother that you know, if she into you, she'll do pretty much anything and go anywhere with you. And that's all it's about, like, you know, getting a woman that's into you. I think sometimes this whole thing about
that's it.
Somebody being out your league, that's whatever. Just like who like you, man.
That's right.
You want to shoot your shot at something, shoot a half-court shot or a full-court shot, depending on what you think. Then by all means do that. Just know what come with that, man. A lot of these bras are delusional.
That's right.
A lot of you sucker-ass niggas is the reason why they heads in the clouds.
That's right.
You gotta put these. You gotta like mist on color purple, man. I should have locked you up. Let you out to work only. Not just playing. But you know, you gotta kind of be, you know, you gotta kind of keep you gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying, like de-elevate the motherfucker in a sense, man. Like quit gassing their head up and put them on a pedestal, all that nonsense, man. Like treat her like your sister, you know, so be respectful, but stop doing all that extra simping, man. And
right, that's right.
And that's why they doing it. They can get away with it, man.
Right.
You get away with it. Now you can't take a broad to Cheesecake Factory. Pretty soon you got to leave Earth to take a bitch on a date.
Right.
Hey, better take them shrooms.
What are we doing?
Take them shrooms. You're gonna leave Earth.
Yeah,
hey,
it's
something heavy though.
It's the sucker niggas is doing it. I don't blame the women. We can't never be. Women already have a problem with accountability. Okay, we run everything. So, man, we gotta really start to put our foot down. What we're not gonna tolerate, man. These bras are falling. These bras are falling order. You stop going to the strip club. Niggas stop going to the strip club. It'll be empty. The club will be empty. You stop catering to these women. Then guess what? They'll start expecting McDonald's. Then they'll earn the right to go to. If you want to take a broad to a 5-star, ain't nothing wrong with that if you got it. But don't expect that. You can't just look at a man and be like, "Yo, you know, I'm not getting out the car." Who the hell you think you are?
That's crazy.
You're not getting out the car because the Cheesecake Factory? Oh no, there's some delusion going on. And niggas got somebody simping, man.
That's the place to be.
Yeah, because somebody's simping. They obviously somebody has done something or somebody's doing something. A man is doing something to create this culture where women feel like they can attain that. Like we gotta stop simping at all levels. Like that shit is a no-fly zone. Like, nah, we gotta start calling out these suckers, man.
That's right.
They're making it hard for players out here.
Hey,
God,
y'all said something heavy though. I said y'all said something heavy in the comments. She said, delete social medias. I think that's heavy, and I think that's true. I think social media is bridging the gap between reality and the falsehood, the fantasies that people are living.
Yeah,
damn right. Yeah. Shout out to Sister Lawaya. That's, you know, me and my rib. She's saying that that is so true. Let me tell you something about Lawaya. That woman will get in a car with me and just drive around.
She like you.
She just like me.
I don't know why.
Because you're ugly. You like it because you're ugly.
That's just what it is. She just me. Right. I just like her. It's, you know what I mean? It's just, it's nothing. It's not no damn, you know, some people try to talk about, you know what I mean? Again, like we've been talking about all the different little things and this going to this restaurant and the money and whether you're a high value man and all this.
Yeah.
No, I'm just Stoudemire. That's it. Just stop.
Nah, you ain't just Stoudemire, nigga. Nah, don't try to do that. Nah. You like in the 100th percentile of most important people on the face of the planet Earth.
Hey, you're absolutely right. He's not lying. I am definitely every brother on this screen is in the fucking 1 percentile of important people on planet Earth.
Right.
But I'm just saying, every brother on the live in the I.S.U.P.K can attest to this. Captain Yagarwap, you know what I'm saying, with the sister Kazak Wana, myself and Lawa Yah, Akim, we can all identify with that thing where we have, whether it be 1 rib or 2 ribs or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10, but they just like us. That's it. Whether we go to Cheesecake Factory or McDonald's, whether we go to Chick-fil-A or Noble, because sometimes, brother, you do want to take your rib to a nice place, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Take him out. You know, Officer Kowal, man. Me and him always talk about it. Officer Kowal is a Caesar salad connoisseur. He'll tell you what restaurant to go to that has the best Caesar salad with the best
house salad.
What do you say, bro?
House salad. Banqueal is Caesar salad.
The best house salad. Yeah, I'm with Caesar. He'll tell you.
What kind of dressing you use, though?
Say what again?
Come on, man. You got to get the regular, to judge it, you got to get ranch. You can't get nothing else.
Oh, see now you're going to argue.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Just a house salad. We talking about a house salad. We ain't talking about the Caesar or balsamic, none of that nonsense. We're talking about a straight up house salad.
Ranch is default salad dressing.
Yeah, just off the strength, I'm judging off of that. Now, if they got anything else, okay, you can do honey mustard or balsamic or whatever. But you want to get with the, that's how I judge it.
We can get into the dressing conversation. Ew, most definitely ranch. Jacqueline Smith said most definitely ranch. Y'all
gotta get up in them comments, man. Please tell me I'm not the only person on earth that thinks ranch is disgusting. Please help me.
I gotta leave you.
You can't talk against ranch, man. Come on, what's up, man? Come on, what's a salad without ranch?
You from New York? How you from New York?
Salad without ranch dressing. Come on, man. What the hell, man? Come on, come on, man. You can have you can add more different type of dressing along with ranch, but you have to have your ranch. Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on, Cap. You right.
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, look. All of everybody. Hold on. We got some answers.
Ginger. Who the hell said ginger dressing?
I said it.
What is this?
Ginger is the best.
Ranch is
ginger.
Ranch is nasty. A salad is not a salad without dressing. It's just not.
It's almost Caesar. It's almost like ranch.
Wings and ranch sauce when you should be dipping it in some delectable blue cheese. That's what you should be doing.
Ew.
Oh, no,
you ranch for your wings. You're using ranch for your salads. I'm sorry.
Blue cheese.
You're making a mistake. But that's a topic for another day.
I bet you
Blue cheese was good. Blue cheese was good, but blue cheese got played out.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna fix my audio.
Number one, you guilty for using that blue cheese.
Yeah, that balsamic vinaigrette be
Yeah, that blue cheese is disgusting. Hey, but y'all need to try that ginger sauce though. That ginger.
You talking about the ginger that be at the restaurant?
Yeah, like when you go to spots, they got the ginger that you put on the salad. Come on now.
I think they put oyster sauce in that.
No. Oh, no.
Hey, I'm just not getting. I'm all honey mustard.
Yeah,
I had some honey mustard dressing that was good too.
Honey mustard good too. Yeah, cap belly.
On a salad.
Yeah,
honey mustard. Honey mustard, is good.
Yeah,
get some honey mustard. Hey, I'm telling you. Try it sometimes. The honey mustard, good.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Shout out. First of all, bro. See, why you Shout out to the sister Yarashi. Shout out to Princess Yarashi.
Oh wait, we couldn't hear.
Yagadar might have put me on something. He said tangy tomato at Outback. Outback, one of my favorite spots. I ain't never had that.
The tangy tomatoes. That's a sauce.
It's like a Cap. You try to say something?
Yeah.
Hold on, Cap. Hold on.
Sir.
Way to say it's still muted.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, right. All right. Hey, so like, yeah, a minute ago, y'all was still talking about oh no, number one, you asked that question. How can we be friends or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
It was something. It was something you said. It was a question you asked.
Mm-hmm.
I think like about sisters and brothers be friends.
Connor Wakan. So Dr. Juan, if I could, you basically was asking like, how can we get away from women going on dates just to go to Morton Steakhouse, just to go on to Benihana's? How can we get
right? Yeah.
Liking one another? Like, nigga, you like a man and like a woman, and y'all niggas like each other and go on a date. How do we get back to that?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
So like, can y'all hear Cap?
You're not on mute, Cap, but the sound went out somehow.
Try it again, Cap.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you now, sir. Go ahead, sir.
It's a little.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Really, we never went away from that for real. You know what I'm saying? But we have been getting simple, and one of your brothers made a good point that you had a whole lot of simple suckers, to start doing accusations, got up and expecting so much more. Women start expecting so much more, but we still there, really. But we just gotta stop being simple like that chick right there with the cheeks back and stuff like that, and whatever, man, go to a chain restaurant, you know what I'm saying? What the hell? We can go in and eat good any place.
That's right.
You can stop back and get a Happy Meal and shit, and it becomes wild, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's not, brothers got to stop thinking it's so much into getting a woman, and and then women sometimes expect a whole lot. I can remember I went and shit. I believe last show I told them shit. I go to the club, I get a Sprite with ice, and sitting and watching for sure that hey, somebody a sister's gonna come over in a minute. And they always it's not such a big task, Brothers talk about game, I'm not worried. But I can always pull a broad.
Yeah.
Game, a lot of times, brothers it's not so hard, you know what I'm saying? A woman like you, she gonna like you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you could go and say some goofy shit and do any type of goofy shit. And she'd be like funny, laughing, and like, there you are, y'all meet, But it's like we put so much into it, like, you know what I'm saying? We even Tyler movies and so we watch different things, and we think it's a big task to do, to meet a woman. And women think that they're about that meeting a man. It's not a big thing. I'm saying we get along as a people. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas got that extra game. You know what I'm saying? And they go and throw it. They go on. You know what I'm saying? Or it'd be like a goofy motherfucker like me. I just go in and put a chick with a Sprite and ice. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that type of big type of thing. To be put pressure on each other for. But some people going to do it anyway.
Hey,
definitely gonna do it anyway.
Has it that the legend of YAHANNA, all he got to do is stand in the club and just look.
Yeah, that's
and that makes all the friends.
Yeah. what they say. You know,
It's not true. It is what they say.
Hey man, look, Most High in Christ, bro. This is an excellent episode of the Chain Breakers podcast. Ooh, it has been, you know what I'm saying, top tier. It has been top notch. In fact, I would compare it to Caesar salad dressing on a delicious.
That is crazy.
I would compare it to the finest of chicken wings dipped in blue cheese. That's what I would compare it to. What would you say, Yarma?
I just said all those things that you just said is disgusting. This must be a terrible show.
Well, I mean, this is coming from somebody who probably dips his pizza in ranch too. So
no, it's not coming from somebody who dips his pizza in ranch.
At all. It's like I didn't. I forget. One of I did say Caesar salad. You know, but I think Caesar salad is nasty as hell. That's just me though.
You think Caesar salad is what, sir?
I think Caesar salad is nasty as hell.
Well,
but that's just me though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all
can eat Caesar salad. I don't like Caesar salad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kawal.
Go ahead.
Hey, Kawal, you be eating them little red tomatoes that come in that salad.
They gotta be chopped in half. I ain't eating no whole tomato. Ain't nothing busting in my mouth. Pause.
Now you be busting the tomatoes down.
Nah, you gotta cut them shits in half, boy. Ain't no whole tomato crunch. I don't like gushers. I don't like nothing exploding. I don't like jelly filled donuts. I don't like none of that. You gotta cut the tomato in half, B. I don't like that. The big,
all right. He's saying
that big fat ass tomato.
He's saying
oh, man. They can have that, man. You gotta cut the tomato in half, then I'll eat it. Cut the tomato, man. I'll eat the tomato, cut it.
Most High in Christ.
Yeah.
Most High in Christ.
No, man. I don't like none
all
of that.
Right, that's all right. I tried to catch him.
Nah, you ain't catching me slipping.
Solid. Pause.
Yeah, you ain't catching me slipping, man. Pause. Big cherry tomato, you just bite right into it. That's crazy. Nonsense.
Gush.
Yeah, Gush.
I'm done.
Nigga like gushers and shit. I ain't eat gushers out
Oh man. Good
night.
That
tomato
to all the viewers, I know y'all be gushing on them. That y'all be gushing on them tomatoes. Drizzling in the ranch on it and gushing them. All right, I'm done.
Oh man, but just cut it in half and take 2 seconds to cut the tomato in half. Be like, come on.
They try to get to it quick.
Yeah, real quick. You that hungry? You want to fill all of? Yeah, come on, man. Nah.
Hey, some of you niggas don't even chew it up. Y'all
I just swallow the tomato whole.
What say you? What say you, Tabawa?
Look. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, bro. There's a tomato on my salad, tomato, bro. Pause.
Yeah, wow, crazy.
Tomato. Oh, man. I ain't got time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, Most High in Christ, man.
What we doing, man?
Chop it up. What you gonna say?
Huh? No, I said, what we doing? Like you about to end it out, or we about to? What we doing?
I was just gonna end it here, man. I got to get back to the crib. You're not gonna be back for Lashawan Quataj.
Well, I think before you end it out.
Oh my
God. That changed everything right there for hip hop, ain't it? No.
Hell no.
The country rap too.
The South got something to say again.
Yeah.
Again.
Durham, baby.
Most look. It's a conundrum. I can't go against it.
One, you want to do the honors? Come on.
No, ain't nothing, bro. No, the South got something to say again. That's what it is. Remember, I was born in Durham. Officer Thabawan was born in Durham. Now, the nigga that I, from before, who knows where the hell he was born, but Officer Thabawan was born at 713 Eva Street, about 5 minutes from where I currently am sitting.
Right.
At 2434 2534 South Roxborough Street. So the South got something to say again, man. We make it. I mean, come on, man. The history book is going to remember this, man. Now, who knows what may happen, but you just got to remember this. After New York, and I'm not talking about nobody. Every Passover has been fly. Everyone. New York had the Passover since day one.
Right.
First time it changed from New York and went to Houston for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And it went to Florida.
Yep.
Then it went to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right back in North Carolina. That should
Florida?
tell you
Florida?
something.
That's to tell you
What?
something.
You said Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said it was Houston,
Okay. Yeah.
Florida,
Mhm.
North Carolina,
Mhm.
and now it's basically back in the same place. If you're watching the show, you're gonna be going to the same airport.
Yeah. Same joint.
Same thing. Book your flights.
Go ahead, bro.
I said book your flights. Same airport.
Book your flights. Book your flights at the same airport you went to last year. RDU. Guess what? It's the same thing. Now it's a little different this time, but still, North Carolina. Like Yarmat said, the South got something to say. You know what I mean? I can't argue with results. I'm not one of those type of old heads. I'm not one of those type of old New York niggas that just hate on y'all. That's not my style. Y'all got it. What can I say?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, like how you gonna say we born here?
When I say y'all, and when I said that, I'm not just talking UPK. I mean, like you brought up Andre 3000 saying the South got something to say. So when it comes to music, when it comes to a lot of things, I can't front on the South as a in general.
I got you.
South got something to say. What can I say? Every nigga from Brooklyn is moving to Atlanta and Charlotte and North Carolina anyway. So what the hell?
Atlanta.
Hey, God.
Say what?
I said Atlanta.
Hey, I'm from DC. I never thought I'd be in Oklahoma.
Exactly. Count on one card.
Yeah, right.
Count on one card. And it's so funny. Everything from New York and Philly and DC, we love our city so much. We cannot wait to leave.
Come on.
Because here I am. Here Cap is. We be gone. You know
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm born and raised from the Bull City, the North Click Bull City, the 55th state. You understand? Of course, you don't know what that is. Don't worry about it because you ain't from here. This knows the Bull City, man, the real 919. And this year's 55th annual Passover is going to be held in Durham, North Carolina. It's coming back to NC again. It's not Raleigh. You understand? Raleigh was cool. And Raleigh hosted it, held it pretty well. But we going next door to the real 919.
Right down the street.
But right down the street, the originator of this picture, of this artwork from Marvin Gaye at the Durham Armory, man. We gonna do it all over again. We got all the event. Listen, you was here last year. So like I don't want to interrupt what you was about to say.
You good?
But you was here last year. You know how we get hot. You know how it went down. Understand this. We got all of the same. All of the instructions we had from last year, everything we did from last year, everything that might have went wrong from last year is back to back, baby. So you know that this year, all we can do is go above and beyond from last year. So if y'all watching this, I ain't gonna say too much right now. Get your flights, get your train tickets. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Catch your boat, catch your ship ride. I don't know how you gotta get over here.
Right.
Get ready for the Lord's 55th annual Passover. So like that one, I'll leave it to you.
Also in Christ. And with that, this has been another episode of the Chain Breakers Podcast, brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? We will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Listen, we're going to be on this Passover, bro. One thing I learned from last year, Yarmak and Kowal, one thing I learned, we need to be, first, let me say this. We got to be vocal. We got to talk and communicate. We always know that what the scriptures talk about communication. We just got to prepare early. Now we know the deal. We can get started right now. We can get started on the things that we need to do to make everything run smooth right now. You understand? And whatever, not gripes, but whatever issues from last year that could have made things better, let's talk about those things. Let's get them right, man. Let's show out for the brothers and sisters. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's make sure that they have a Tawab time and that the Passover is as glorious as it is supposed to be. And with that, we're going to close out the Chain Breakers podcast for today. To the brothers, we say shalom. How about Hashem Yahweh Shah Baraka Thumb? And to the sisters, we say shalom. Yahweh Shema Thumb.